Welcome ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to solve another Google most asked question, which is decode string. So this is one of the best Google frequently asked questions, and let's just start looking at the question first of all. So what the question is saying? The question is saying like we have to decode the string. Okay, we have given an encoded string, written is decoded string. Okay, the encoded rule is case strings, where the encoded string inside the square brackets is being repeated exactly k times. Note the k is guaranteed to be a positive integer. So what is saying? Let's just say like we are going 3a, so it will be only the positive plus 3a, never be the negative minus 3, never be that. Okay, you may assume that the input string is always white, there are no extra white spaces, there never be the white spaces. Okay, or square brackets are well formed, etc. Okay, so it means like there never be the curly brackets even, I think, as well. Okay, no white spaces like this. Alright guys, so let's just see what the example is saying. Like it's saying like we have given something like 3a to bc, okay, something like this, and we have to expand it, we have to multiply, we want this 3a times, okay, this a 3 times and this bc 2 times. Okay, but let's just say in this case we have something like 3a to c. Okay, so what will happen? First of all, I have to extract this c 2 times. So what will happen? It will come something like this, 3a c c. Okay, and now I have to extract this a c c 3 times. So it will be become something like this, a c c a c c a c c. Okay, so I have to repeat like this. Okay, so if you look at this one example, you will find a similar thing over here. Okay, so I hope so the question is like what it is saying. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so now let's talk about like how we can solve this problem. So to solve this problem, what we're gonna do, we will use the help of stack. Okay, so I will gonna create two stacks. So one is stack used to hold my digits, and one stack is used to hold my strings. Okay, so in my digit stack I will gonna hold all my digits, and in my string stack I will gonna hold all my characters. Okay, so here we go. So let us use this example 3a to bc to solve this problem. Okay ladies and gentlemen, alright, so first of all I will create one pointer, and I will call it index, which will be initially at 0, and I will create one result which has my which will give me the final string. Okay, so it is empty right now. Okay, so what I will do, I will just simply say my index will be at initially at 0 pointer. Okay, so it will point on this my string array over here. Okay, so it will gonna say it is a digit, so I will put my digit into my digit stack. Okay guys, so I just put my 3 in my digit stack like this. Okay, now what will happen, my pointer will come over here on my this one. So once it see the opening braces, then what I will do, I will say, okay, do one thing, add that string into my string stack, add that. Now you have to add that value in my string stack. Okay, so it will come over here on my a, so it will just simply gonna add this character value in my string stack. Okay, so it will gonna add over here. Once again, now it see the closing braces, so if it see the closing braces, then what I will gonna do, I will pop it out from my string stack and from my digit stack even as well. So okay, so from my string stack a will come, and from this one 3 will come. Okay, now what I have to do, I will repeat this a 3 times. Okay, so I will use a one for loop condition. So by using that, I will going to repeat this a 3 times. Okay, so till now what we have did, we just achieve. So I just have achieved like this my 3a 3 times. Okay guys, okay, now okay, let me erase this thing as well. Okay, so till now we have achieved this thing. Okay, we just did this thing. Now our pointer is at over here. Okay, so right now in our result we have something like this triple a. Right now we have this things over here. Now our this index is at 2. So if again it sees the digit, so I will just gonna put it in my digit stack. Now it sees b, the opening braces, sorry. So once it sees the opening braces, now it will gonna add into my string stack. Okay, so it will gonna add first b, then it will gonna add c, and once it see the closing braces, then what it will gonna do, it will start popping out. It will start popping out everything from string stack and from digit stack. Okay, so it will gonna come somewhere to bc. So it means like I have to repeat bc 2 times. So what will happen, it will come something like bc like this. Okay guys, and I will gonna add this thing into my result finally like this. So let me just erase it, and we will get something like bc like this in our final answer. So I hope you like the approach is clear, like how we're gonna solve this question. I have this thing clear. Now you will ask, okay, so how should we write the code? The thing will come in your mind. Okay, So by looking at over here, one thing is coming in my mind. Okay, so the first thing is like there can be 4 cases. The first case will be if we find a digit, then we're gonna put in our digit stack. Okay, that's our first condition. Our second condition will be if we find opening braces, then we will start adding into our string stack. Add it into string stack. Okay, string stack. Okay, now our third condition is if we see a closing braces, then what we're gonna do, we will start popping out. We pop everything from our digit and from our string as well, and I have to repeat them as well, that value that much time. Okay, and our fourth condition could be like, let's say like we find this character, then if we see the character, then put it into our this result so that it can put into our string stack. Okay, so these are the like 4 conditions. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let us start solving this problem. So my first job is to create 2 stack. So my first stack it will be of integer, and I will gonna call it simple digit. Okay, and my another stack is of string, and I will gonna call it string, simple str. Okay guys, now my first job is to create a string result which is empty, and it will give me the final result. Okay, so let me just return it over here as well. Go to my result, and I have to create one index pointer which is initial 0, so it will help me to iterate through the whole string s array. Okay, so for that one I will going to use a while loop simple, and this my while loop will run till my index does not reach the end of the string array. Okay, so in this one I will create 4 conditions. So my first condition will be if my character is digit. Okay, and I have to point it so as the character index. If it's the digit, then what I will going to do, I will put into my digit stack. So for that, let me create my count 0. I will going to explain like what I'm doing over here using this while loop. So let me just copy this thing over here from over here, this complete thing, and just let me paste it over here. Do the same thing. Okay guys, now I will gonna use something, a method, and I will gonna explain like what I'm doing over here. Okay guys, and don't forget to increment your index as well. Okay, so what I did over here, let me just explain you. Okay, so in this line of code, what I did is, let us say I have something like 3 over here, initially 3. So how it will gonna add it in our stack. So it will be 10 into the count is 0. The count is 0, and our this s.character index. So it will convert the character to the digit. Okay, so it will gonna add something like this 10 into 0, 0 plus 3, which will give us 3. Okay, but let us say we have something like 30. So now how it will gonna add? So what it will do? It will say is initially 10 into count will become 3, and this s.character index of this becomes 0. So it will become 30. But let's say I have something like 345. So for that one, how it will gonna work? It will gonna do one thing: 10 into 3. The count is 3, and this thing will become 4, which will give us 30 plus 4, which will be 34. And again 34, 10 into 34 plus 5, which give us 340 plus 5, which will give us 345. So it will gonna add, it will gonna put like this in our stack. Okay, it will not, because you know, if we don't do it, then what will happen? 3 will come first, then 4 will come on the top. So in the stack it will come something like this: 3, 4, 5. But we don't want like this. How we want? We want together 345 like this we want. Okay. Alright, so I hope so this thing is clear, like how I'm doing it. Okay, so this if condition is completely clear, so like this is 4 digit. Okay, alright guys. Now what another condition will be? Now we have 3 more conditions. So this condition will be like if we see the opening braces, then we're gonna do something over here. Okay, so if we see the opening braces, then I will gonna do something. And let me just make write all the conditions first, like top things. If we see the closing braces, then we're gonna do something else. As like if we find the character. Okay. So if we see the opening braces, then what I will do? I will just simply add into my string stack what my result. and I have to reset my result to be empty for the new one, and don't forget to increment your index. Okay guys, and over here in my if I see the character, then I have to put that character so that the complete character can be put into a stack, not like separately one. Okay, so for that one, what I will do, I will simply say result plus equals to string dot s dot char at index, and don't forget to increment the index over here as well. Okay guys, so our last and final thing is, if we see the closing braces, if I see the closing braces, I will going to use the help of string builder, and what I will do, I will put my this value from the string stack to my string builder temp. I just create this variable called temp. Okay, so it will gonna hold my string stack all the values. Okay guys, now I have to pop it out from my digit stack as well. So I will gonna store my count variable, what, digit dot pop. Okay guys, all right. Now I have to repeat let's say I found A, I found BC, so I have to repeat BC 2 times, I have to repeat A 3 times. So for that one, I will gonna use a for loop, and it will gonna run till my count I plus plus. Okay guys, okay, now what will happen, so I have to say temp dot append to my result. Okay, so now my temp has the result value, so it just repeat everything. So it just did something like this. If I show you, so it just make this 3A to like this AAA. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. Okay guys, by coming out of this loop, I have to give that temp value to my result, so that because my result will gonna return, so I have to convert it into the string as well. So for that one, I will just simply gonna use a toString function, temp toString function. So it's converted, and don't forget to increment your index, and that's all your code is, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope the code is clear, like how we are approaching it and what we are doing it. Let me just gonna run it so that you can see it's working very well, very fine or not. So let's see, and is okay. My mistake, I forgot to put this thing over here. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about time and complexity and all that thing. So it's saying int count equals to digit dot pop. So what happened? Okay guys, so I forgot to put that count into my digit stack. So that's my mistake. I forgot to push it into my digit stack. Okay, so that's the mistake I just did. And but I have to put my count. Okay, so whatever the count we have get over here, I have to put it over here. This way we go the runtime error. Now things are clear. Man, I just make a little stupid mistake, and it's going. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So it's accepting very well. Now we will talk about time complexity and space complexity. So let me just want to submit it so that we can see it's accepting all the test cases or not. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, is accepting very well. Okay, so what the time complexity in this one we are dealing with? The time complexity in this one is our big of max I into n. Okay, so what the max I? The max I is the maximum length of this count. Okay, so it's going to repeat, and n is the length of the characters, the maximum characters. And our space complexity is big of m plus n, where m is number of digit and n could be number of letters present over here. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen, for this problem. So I hope the problem is clear to you guys. If you still have any doubt, anything, just do let me know in the comment section. I will definitely gonna reach to you. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you guys. Believe me, I love you. Take care, bye bye.